Yeah.
All right. I see yours. Good luck. I'll be back.
All right.
I hope I can beat you since you playing with that
We lit.
Well, Coach, I'll tell you, it's been picturesque in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex since we arrived a couple days ago, and tonight is no exception. The roof is open, and we are ready for football from AT&T Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Got it. 14.
Now it's Wilson. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And a fair catch is taken here, a step or 2 inside the 45-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Get out there.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Focus, defense, focus. Hey, kill.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
He's got the first down here inside the 30, and he gets this one down to the 24. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Motion out of the backfield.
A first down carry by Elliott. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Kill. 27. Gun. 26.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboys touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Go, go, go. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
Here's Carson. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. This is
Damn. I knew he was going to pick that motherfucker off.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Good play.
Whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the
All right, y'all got y'all work cut out for you.
remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0.
Got your work cut out for you.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
All right,
And no
first
to bring
quarter.
this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Got your work cut out for you.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now it's Carson. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. The tackle there by Antoine Woods.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Mark 54. Let's go double count right here. Double count. 36. 22. Check. Bomber. 22. Check. Bomber. Be alert. Be alert.
From the 38, Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Come to my work.
Now Wilson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
14.
To throw again. Wilson. He hits his running back, Procise. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for. Oh, how about this on first and goal? And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Brandon, if I wanted to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. Now the former Notre Damer, this is C.J. Procise. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Good opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the sack earlier. Now a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss.
He's really making it tough on the play caller, though, isn't he? Because it's one thing to try and adjust when a guy is disrupting your running game. But when he's messing up your passing game as well, they may have to devote at least a second guy to him to try and keep him away from their plays.
This is third and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington.
Touch 50, touch 50.
And with very little time left on the play clock, Pete Carroll's going to call timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to one remaining.
Green 80. Check, 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 check. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again. Show it up. Show it up. Big dance, big dance. Come, come.
On third and goal, Wilson. He may try and run for this. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he's got
Son of a bitch.
It's a foot race. He's at the 30. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by
Go to
the
line.
Cowboys.
Go to line.
Yeah.
Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
Extra point safely through.
All right, y'all.
21-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And some dangerous territory. Already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Throwing is Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 21-0 our score.
All right, y'all. That first quarter was terrible. Let's play right. Let's get our heads together.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Wilson to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
Hi, is he getting on
Score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 7 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Come on, y'all. Let's get a stop. Let's get a stop.
By Myers, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he loses the football a second time.
Go, boy.
And the Seahawks have picked it up.
All right.
Able to get it back to right around the 27.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me, because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over, yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. On 1st down, Procise. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Wilson.
Come on, catch the
Wrong
ball.
guy.
The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Wilson turns and gives to Procise. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And Myers able to knock it.
All right.
And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this? Step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Here's Pollard. And he's going to be...
come on, Wagner.
This is going to get him a 1st down. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays that that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And now the ball's out. Fumbled near midfield.
All right.
And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard.
Blue, what your score is over there?
21-10. Yeah. 21-10.
Wilson going to hand it to Procise. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Defense is always talking
If
about
I can hold on to the ball, time I get it now, bump, they stripping that bit.
Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now again, right side. Carson. And to the 36-yard line. Taken down there after getting 8 yards.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
The offense on third down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at third and a few inches. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. Third and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. This is Carson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Not much happening there on first down.
Thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Oh, fuck, and wide open. Again, 21 points.
And he takes this one back into the end
Oh.
zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. But we know this defense
Beat myself. That's 21 points. Beat my fucking self.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Go back in there. You going to bed, you come back in here, you going to bed.
Beat my fucking self.
fine.
I'm stopping myself.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Woo, get fellow lose.
This will be taken back.
Stopping myself. Yeah,
No thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25.
Not waiting for the play to develop.
Coming to the line here to begin their
Not
next
waiting on the
drive,
play to
Seahawks
develop.
offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously, Boston.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one, that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
On third down, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence has now recorded 10 sacks
All right, now
this
let's.
season.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And a nice job on the return there, 16 yards.
All right, yeah, let's.
Possession will switch hands.
Yeah, I'm giving Daddy the ball, but Daddy ain't doing shit. Give Daddy the ball again. He'll do something.
The The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this trip.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Pollard going to try the right side. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Go, 18 Gators. Recon, 132 fighters. Check. Ready?
And here comes throw number 1.
Oh, come on, man. He's wide open.
But incomplete. Well, the other day they
Fucking
told us
Cooper
when we
Rush,
got
he
3rd
in
and
the
5
game
or less,
for.
we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
Please make him.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off just shy of midfield. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turn to block, find the spot. And now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
They'll run on 1st down. Elliott. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll take it
Hey,
in
Johnny.
the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, as the first half is winding down.
28 was a
Cowboys,
turnover.
they push it
God
in front for
damn.
I heard a coach talk about those late in the half.
I'll be winning
especially
10 to
ones
7.
that give your team a pretty decent cushion.
28
Those
fucking
could be the
points
ones
on
that can
turnover.
finish off a squad if you
I
let them.
need my
They've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Point after, right down the middle. It's on here in this first half.
28 points on the fucking turn.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
28 points on turn.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the
Pressure comes and Wilson's going to go down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. So we've come to halftime after
All right, yeah, we played a terrible half, but if we can go in the fourth quarter down by 11, I like our chances. So what we need to do is get a turnover right here.
The Cowboys will get the football first.
You get a turnover right here.
As we are underway in quarter 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also
Come on,
what
y'all.
they're saying is don't expect
Get his ass.
on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Check three.
Elliott fights off the defender, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Get that quarterback. Hey, kill. 47. Here we go, 46. 26.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Check. Walk 54. I'm coming. Kill. Then we're going to 53. 26.
From the shotgun again to Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. They just get the play off. Now Prescott. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a
All right, we got to stop.
I think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Returnable for Lockett.
Wow, ran right into him.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
That's the worst I ever
Try
played.
and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their
Man, that's the worst I ever played.
After that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Good game, though. I got my ass whooped, but good game, though. I'm still one game behind first place.
After the play fake to Carson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm gonna beat Blue. I know I can beat. Man, I took you. I took you goddamn for granted.
By the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Watch twins. Watch twins. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Nice.
Here's Wilson. And he's going to go down.
Shit.
Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. DeMarcus Lawrence. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Talking about the next win for the play that develops.
The drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Fielded at the 33.
Almost. Good play. Almost.
Tough to do better than that. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Prescott from the gun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Hey, kill! 47! 26! 54's Mike. Check. 26.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. It's caught. Jones.
35-10.
The first down, 6 yards on the play.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, Pollard. Now he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
You go tight. We're going to 54. Why is
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Prescott on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Wilson going to throw again. He lets it fly for Lockett. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
I'm back.
Touch 50. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. One left. I'm coming. Alert 3.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Going for the deep ball. Well, this is taken in.
What?
It's complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches
Wait a minute.
34. Now look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in the cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
On 1st down, Wilson. That's going to be caught. And he is in for the Seahawks touchdown. Josh Gordon, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Myers connects on the
28 points. I'll be winning this motherfucker by myself. 28 goddamn points. I'll return those.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
That kind of shit pissed me off.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run made
28
here. This will
goddamn
be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I'll be winning this motherfucker. Why, boys? Why? Boys?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2
Come on.
This is what
Okay, I don't like that play.
4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Ready? Check 31, check 31. We're going to 54, right here. Jump, 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 jump. Sweat, hey.
Now a give, right side. Pollard, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Another carry tonight for the workhorse out.
Wait.
Finding some room at midfield. Yeah, he will go out right.
Oh, God, wait. Okay, I don't like that.
Good for 26 and a 1st down.
Get out of
I'm
there.
sure they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
$28 goddamn points. Fuck.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now a carry for the big fella. This is Jameis Olawale. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
35 points.
Run for Pollard. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 30.
You trying, Clowney.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw.
I'll be winning. Holding him to the field goal. I'll be winning 17 to 13 if he make this.
Really, really well done.
Decent offense.
28 goddamn.
I think you're right. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will extend the lead out to 24.
I'll be winning.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out
We'll
even
call
further
this
here in the 4th.
And you know in this league,
Turnovers.
you never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
All right,
Oh, Marcus.
win this fucking game. Giants got to play better.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Passes.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Wilson now from the gun, he'll throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Gonna run again here with Pollard.
Go, boy, go!
Seahawks have picked it up.
Oh, shit.
Will take over.
Yeah, still be goddamn with it, by goddamn.
The guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Well, defense, y'all played good. It was my ass.
Congratulations, big time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Look at that. Just running. Come on, y'all.
Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
14, 14,
Wilson gives to Procise on the delay. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
I be winning, goddamn, going for this.
2nd and 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Oh, mercy.
Now Wilson. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front
41-17
really
right
in
now.
sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Wilson operating from the gun. And for the 4th time, it's an interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will not take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
I wasn't supposed to throw it to you. I was throwing it to my bad. Golden line. Golden line.
A quick change in the situation here. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. Nothing doing
Get his
there.
ass.
End up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Go
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Now here's Pollard. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
Colts. Let me see.
That's how you play. That's how you play.
That is not an issue on mine, too.
I had the damn toss stay with it.
So now the field goal
31
out there for the 3rd time tonight. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle.
Hey, Siri. What time in California?
He'd have to go for that 4th down or go for the field goal. Yeah, 31.
3 for 3 in the field goal
We
department.
win it.
And it's so important for
We
any
win it.
offense to have
17.
that cam up their sleeve, isn't it? Because
31.
you
Goddamn.
know what his range is, and as soon as your offense
You did your
gets
job,
going,
go
you pretty much
mine.
count
You
on
did your
3
job.
points going up on the board.
You did your job, and I didn't do mine. Good game, Golden Line.
Good game.
You did your job. I didn't do mine. 31 goddamn points off the turnover.
Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once,
You
we
did
were
your
having a tough
job.
patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves
Yeah, he didn't
reasserted,
answer.
and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now it's Wilson, and that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
What's going on?
To throw is Wilson. Throwing again. Going for Metcalf.
Hell no.
And that'll be incomplete.
28, 30, 31 points in turnover.
On the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
Golden Line done here.
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of sad.
Goddamn Golden Line back in the race now.
No pick, just incomplete that time. On 3rd down, Wilson. And that is incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
Robert
Another
Wood.
pass attempt, another incompletion, and there's
Yeah.
a little over 100
You win.
yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good
Hell
job.
no.
Definitely, because they were never really...
Oh, okay, well, all 3 of us tied for first place. Okay, I'm all right then.
And a nice special teams try
Yeah, I
here.
know.
This is gonna
I'm
be
still
down
one
at
game behind.
the 7-yard line.
No, we all tied. 2 and 3.
Punters, their leg drive, able to get it way up in the
Oh.
air. And that allows their punt team to get down there.
Yeah,
No, we
we
have
are.
3 and 2.
Because they've had some time.
The
Yeah.
Chiefs offense here set to begin the drive. We've got a lot.
Now we 3 and 3.
I don't know, Charles. What does the handbook say that we?
Yeah, I know. I say nowhere what? 4 and 2.
3 and 3. Yeah, we are 3 and 3.
Page on that. Know what it says?
Uh-uh.
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance.
That mean I gotta beat you then.
This game. how they've managed to keep control.
Well, that means I got to beat you.
And then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. And a lopsided blowout.
Changing my offense.
And he'll lose yardage. They'll be down at the 7-yard line.
Oh, what's wrong with it?
A loss of a yard, and it leads
I don't
to
like. I know what I got to do because see, my defense
in the fourth quarter.
ain't on no damn 4-3. I'm about to change my offense. I got to go back to my 3-4.
Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9.
Well, you what happened?
Man, see, I can't play 4-3. I hate 4-3. I know what I play good. I play better with 3-4.
They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
You go 46.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Caught by Jones. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, standing just outside his own goal line. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Now it's Lockett. And he'll be out right at the 35. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy
Okay.
huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Right back to Forsythe. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. They'll say no gain on the play there.
Who was that?
Third down.
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah, I figured you were going to be there. I'm going to have to move.
I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on third. Operating from the gun. Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Wilson in the offense, not coming off the field. They're going for it on fourth. They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson. Now in desperate, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And this one is right down the middle. And high fives for
31
that
points
drive
off the turn.
ends in 3. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more.
One game I should have won.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
For now.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Throwing here, Prescott. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end.
Good game, Goldenline.
Yeah, good game, Blue.
Charles, it's one
And damn, you back in the race now.
the amount of points that they did. Are they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they?
Dang, 31 points on the turnover. I've been turnovers.
Things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all
6 turnovers.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Cowboys, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers.
He played Big Green.
For the Seahawks, they drop below 500
Week 6.
to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves.
Week 6 he just played.
Next week.
Yeah, he played week 6.
I'm Brandon Gordon. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis.
60.